Hello. Hi.
Turning on all the lights.
All right. So you're the real estate agent or
I'm the
the
seller.
seller? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You got a pretty nice place here.
Oh, thanks. I know it's a shame to not be living here.
Yeah. Where are you guys going?
Well, so my wife's aunt is like a mother to her, and her husband's son passed.
Ah.
So we're living in a duplex over in a sugar house, and pretty much supporting her. But
Okay.
it works out well because she's watching. We have some young kids who need daycare, so she's
Okay.
a daycare person, which is awesome. Right next door. So
Yeah.
it all works out, but
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah. I mean, you've done well though. So.
Yeah.
Good place.
Well, thank you. Well, my name's Marshall. What's your name?
Josh.
Josh, good to meet you.
You too.
I'll be just around for a sec, just turn on lights. Any questions
Okay.
or anything I can help with?
No, I think. I mean, I'm just here to check out the plumbing stuff.
Yeah.
So the other guy's checking the rest. So, well, I guess did you guys do the updating of the plumbing or?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
That was 2010.
Okay. Cool.
So,
All right.
no, 2011.
All right. And then, are you aware of consistent problems with the main drain or anything?
No.
Okay.
Never had any troubles, and we assumed, because like we bought the house in 2011, but we assumed that this was like a replacement line here.
Okay.
Wouldn't you guess? I mean, I don't know why.
Well,
We dug
the
up.
first 25 feet
Uh-huh.
are pretty. They're like super rough in
Oh,
there.
really?
So that first 25 feet is original, probably.
Oh.
Then I get out. I had a little section of ABS, so this black plastic here,
Uh-huh.
and then now I'm continuing probably outside. And so far outside, I'm just the first few feet or whatever.
Oh, wow.
But yeah. Well,
I've never looked at one of these cameras. That's cool.
So far outside, I'm not seeing a big issue yet. The stuff inside, definitely though, just a heads up, I'm gonna definitely recommend replacing the stuff under the floor. And also, if you want to stick around for a couple minutes, I can show you why.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So here you've got some roots coming in. 52 feet, yeah. So some roots in there. Fair enough, it looks like.
Oh, wow.
I'll have to probably push past and clean the lens off. It looks like it's a larger diameter pipe outside too. I may want to pull the sewer records on it. Shoot, I can't see anything. Yeah, I may want to pull the sewer records on it and just double check because it looks like possibly a larger diameter than is normal. So I'll see if anything's been done to it or anything like that. Because a lot of these joints look fairly decent. And yeah, the lens is all covered, so can't push past that spot so far. Let's see. I got past whatever it was. We'll have to try and clean the lens off somewhere. Okay. So there we're into some running water. So
Is that where it meets up with this?
That's what I'm wondering.
The holes. Oh.
So I'll go back and see. Yep, so there we dropped into the city sewer at 98 feet.
Oh, interesting.
So from here, you're 98 feet long.
Wow.
Overall.
So that's that way? Or do
that I'm not entirely sure. It does look like it's that way, just given how this is aimed. So
okay.
It looks like this may have been replaced once.
Yeah.
Just given the concrete, unless that was from the unless when they originally did it, they tripped it up after the fact or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to tell in these old places.
Yeah.
So essentially you're 98 feet long from here out. We pull back a couple feet, there's just a little bit of debris, not a big deal. It does definitely look like it's a 6-inch diameter pipe though, and I'll show you kind of the
what's
why I think that 4 inch is normal.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it could be that you don't have the greatest amount of slope downhill, and they ran a larger pipe because that you can run it with slightly less grade if you run a 6-inch pipe.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
These joints don't look too bad. The ones without roots in them.
What material is that? Metal? Or is the pipe
So
metal?
here's a little bit of cast iron right there, and you can see it's really rough. That's kind of that's a spot that it's kind of deteriorating out. So you can see just kind of it builds up right there, and that's just that as the pipe rusts, it kind of turns almost like a wafer. And then,
like,
you know, like on a car fender, you see how it kind of gets that way. So it's actually weakening at that point.
Oh, okay.
But then soaps and hard water and all that stuff will get in there and it builds up. But if we were to remove that, you know, we remove the buildup, the stuff that's going to catch, you know, catch stuff and cause blockages, then you're taking away the pipe. So it's essentially a spot where that pipe is running out. Anytime you see buildup is not in metal pipe, it's actually
because it's breaking down.
Essentially, yeah. So that spot, that's a little shoot there. That was it.
65 or so.
Yeah, and then I'm actually recording this too right now. So yeah, 70 feet. So yeah, that way you guys can have a copy of it. This actually helps that you're here, so you can actually see and have it explained rather than just seeing an email that's kind of a breakdown. So
I'm the seller. I don't like hearing this stuff.
No, you don't. No, for sure. And unfortunately, that's why they're having it done.
No, I totally get it.
Because this spot, this is at 55 feet. That's definitely a problem right there with all these roots in there. What we'd want to do is get in there and clean those all out and then see why the roots are in there. And then potentially do what we would call it a pipe patch, or kind of sleeve that section right there, because the rest of the pipe, other than that cast, looks fairly decent.
At least I know right where that is.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a big cottonwood tree.
Okay.
Pretty much like 45 feet that way, so
that would make sense. So that all being said, I'll come up with some options, and you won't like it. You won't like it, unfortunately. but yeah, it's definitely something that will give them issues.
Yeah.
So then here we get into some plastic piping. Looks like something's just kind of sitting in there, but that's not an issue. So you've got a small section of plastic, so it's probably that, well, it's like 20 feet, so it's probably that grouping over there in the laundry, I would imagine. Then here, we get a bunch of metal, and this stuff is really in very, very bad shape, because we get to some spots, you see major rust, huge buildup, and in most spots as it just kind of, bounces around as we go through there.
This is interesting.
Like that, so you've got a big pit right there. All that.
Wow.
So that stuff definitely should be done. That's bad. Yeah. And then here we're actually in the trench where it's rotted away, because you can see all of that buildup there on the sides, and then now it's just gone at the bottom. So if we say they were to have a backup, and then you were to have, that somebody were to come and try and clean it out, there's a very good chance they'd go right through the bottom of the pipe.
Yeah.
Actually, after I'm done here, I have to go back up to Ogden on a job we were on Friday, where my camera dropped out of the bottom of the pipe into the.
Oh, really?
So it definitely happens for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you can see this whole section is all just like that, just horrible shape. So yeah, that definitely gonna recommend that. And come up, and that right here. So that's, yeah, so that's that pipe, and then